Something wrong with my internet. Oh, it's a you're live. Hello, 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 my people, my people, my people. Equal rights and justice is our everlasting song. Unity and progress will never let it control. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, give us the freedom now. Remember God's commands, we serve you well. Stand up, Jamaica, when you hear the bell. My people, my people, my people, my people, good nights, good nights, good nights. Near and far, Diaspora, everybody, welcome, 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 welcome. Munchie B Talks Politics, your girl Munchie B is here. Please, please share the live, click on the like button, share the live in the PNP WhatsApp group, share the live in the family group, and let the others know that we are here. Welcome, 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 welcome. People, I'm going to share up the live there. Happy Sabbath to all the Sabbath keepers. Safe it through another week. God has brought us on our way. Happy Sabbath, Sabbath. You don't know me, a Sabbath keeper. Look here, people. I'm not supposed to be here, so tonight, because I don't know tonight is my Sabbath. I'm supposed to read me quarterly and, practice my memory verse for Monday, for tomorrow morning church. But this is serious issue. I had to come on tonight. I had to make the exception tonight and come on because we're telling the people, oh, Jesus, Jamaica, land of beauty. What a country. What a country with beautiful country, Jamaica. Guys, I want to share up the live there, please and thanks. Share up the live. I wait to want. I don't know if I hang up and come off of my phone and submit it on my live and talk to my people. Eh? The two want to vote. I don't have no vote. We don't know on the voters list. I don't want to disturb the Labour right lady. We don't have no vote. Munchie B Talks Politics. Go to YouTube. Type in Munchie B Talks Politics. Click on the live. Subscribe to the channel and share the live in the family WhatsApp group. Okay? Do that. All right, guys. Please share the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sabbath to all my Sabbath keepers. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Guys, click on the like button. Click on the like button, people. And we're going to start. We're going to start when we have 100 people. Come no man. Come no man. All right. Now, Jamaica. What are we with Prime Minister shine in Florida since night? Munchie, you want a mic? You not hear me? Guys, you do not hear me loud and clear? Talk to me. You want to say me need a mic? You go on Amazon. Look here. Go on Amazon and find a suitable mic and send it to my address. Go on Amazon. Find a suitable mic that you think I need to use on the platform and send it to my address. A lot of people know my address. Amazon is now delivering straight to Jamaica. You don't have to worry. Go and buy a mic and send to Munchie B. All right? Good. Now, Jamaica, we Prime Minister make we proud since now. Hey, let me tell you something, man. Me put on my green shirt from early, wait for come on, Because I've never felt so, no, let me tell. Every time my Prime Minister go on a platform to speak, especially in the diaspora, cold sweat start take me, goosebumps start take me, my heart start just flutter. Anytime my Prime Minister go overseas to speak, or anytime my Prime Minister go anywhere to talk, me I tell you guys, me get emotional and I don't know me already. Say me easy if you cry, me an idiot. My Prime Minister give me goosebumps all over my body since night. When me hear my Prime Minister speak and my Prime Minister passionate and articulate and speak clear. I'm a Prime Minister now spread no propaganda. Miss Prime Minister now tell no lie. My Prime Minister now have to mix up no story. My Prime Minister does not talk about Jamaica. I felt good. Now we have an opposition leader, Mark Jefferson Golding. Every time Mark Jefferson Golding goes in the diaspora or go in the international space, in tell lie on the country, in spread propaganda, in negatively impact the country. I don't know where we get that opposition leader from. Mark Golding is the worst opposition leader since 1962. There's never been an opposition leader who, when they go out in the international community, then disgrace the country. Never. Now, when we see the Prime Minister, and guys, I must admit, Jamaica, for the persons who have been watching me from TikTok days, me not talk nothing nice about the diaspora in Florida, you know. I know one group when me love. Me prefer the New York one them and the Washington one. Me not love the Florida one. But tonight me have to eat my words. Since night me have to eat my words, Jamaica. Because the diaspora in Florida came out overwhelmingly to support our Prime Minister since night. The church was full to capacity and people in the waiting area. Our Prime Minister was well supported in Florida today. So me need to stop it. He was well received in Florida. Me have to go stop cause the diaspora in Florida because me no go on good, you know, guys. Give me a minute there, guys. Stop boy, me tell you say, give me a minute there. Yes, sorry about that. No, when I saw the reception from a Prime Minister in Florida since night, I have to say to myself, Munchibi, you need to be more mindful and more graceful and more appreciative to the diaspora, especially the ones in Florida. You can't just use the tree, run away, bad apple, Rattigan and in crew to broad brush the Floridians. And I have to apologize to the Jamaicans in the diaspora, especially to the ones in Florida, because they showed my Prime Minister a lot of love, a lot of respect, and they were very, very patriotic tonight. Lady Jamaica was on full display tonight in Florida. Our Prime Minister got the reception of a Prime Minister that is working on behalf of the people of Jamaica. When I saw the support in the church, all for my Prime Minister tonight, I had to say to myself, Munchibi, you need to stop your behavior and stop cussing the diaspora in Florida. Don't use the runaway comrade Rattigan and in crew to broad brush the Floridians. Now, our Prime Minister spoke today, and I want to point out something to you, to Jamaica. When at the start of the presentation, you see the little piece of paper where the Prime Minister have a fold up in a four and walk up? Who saw the one sheet of paper? Who saw the one sheet of paper where the Prime Minister opened up on the podium tonight? One sheet the Prime Minister had in his hand when he fold up and he walk me thought so. And when I saw that paper, I said, no, so my Prime Minister go speak from memory today. You know, so my Prime Minister go speak from memory door. One little piece of paper the Prime Minister have, Andrea, and our Prime Minister spoke for over an hour. He spoke from, he never used no script. And when we see my Prime Minister performing and go on with it, we say, no man, one Andrew Holness. Our Prime Minister spoke on, well, not every area, but every four little area that he spoke on, he went into details. I felt so proud when the Prime Minister explained to the diaspora that the reason why the country couldn't build more hospitals is because we did not have the money to build the hospital. The reason why we could not fight crime, because the previous PNP government did not have any money to fight crime. The reason why we don't have enough doctors and nurses in our hospital, because all of them gone to the diaspora, because under Michael Manley, they took the 5 flight a day, under Percival and Finsack, they flocked to Florida, and now we're trying to build back. Our Prime Minister, look here, you can't get it no more clearer. He can't break it down no simpler for the ordinary man and woman to understand. When our Prime Minister spoke today, our Prime Minister never called Mark Golding name, not one time. Our Prime Minister did not put out one fake news, one false news, one propaganda. Our Prime Minister spoke about our country. Our Prime Minister spoke about Jamaica and Jamaica First agenda. What we have to do to continue with the growth, what we have to do to continue with the fiscal management of our economy. When I heard my Prime Minister spoke since night, I felt proud. I said, this is the man that we want to move Jamaica into the next century. This is the man that we want to set the stage for our children and our children's children. He never tell no lie. He never eat up himself. He never get flustered. He never get stammer. When Lion Mark Jefferson Golding going to the basement in New Jersey, his mouth filled with lies. When Lion Mark Jefferson Golding went into the basement in Connecticut, he spread propaganda and false news and fake news and tear down Jamaica. Our Prime Minister admit that we have challenges and Jamaica and the screen record people them. I hope you guys listen tonight when our Prime Minister admit there's never been a time under the People's National Party when Percival ever admit to the country when he think him go wrong and when he could have do things differently. There's never been a time when we can say the government under Percival has been remorseful as to the Jamaican people. We're sorry for Finsack. We're sorry for the overrun. We're sorry for balloon the debt. We're sorry for the Shell waiver scandal. Our Prime Minister tonight say that when the government first start to renovate Cornwall Regional, it was supposed to be a little renovation project. But when they start the project and realize they don't to the steel them rotten, they had no choice but to break down the walls and start building from ground. And the Prime Minister said, had they known that, they would have bashed down the hospital and build from scratch. That is a man that cares about the country, and that is a man that is being honest. In a beat round the bush, he was very honest and he was very clear. He said, had they known the level of problems and know all the level of deterioration at Cornwall Regional, they would have break down the hospital and rebuild from scratch. It takes a man to admit that. He admitted it. He was very, very honest. And I think the people of Jamaica can appreciate that. I think the diaspora admitted that because never make no excuse. He did not say, well, PNP never fixed it, so now we are fixing it, so no for wait. He admitted it. He said, no, when we see the level, the level, because the Prime Minister said 50 years ago, the Canadian country gave us this hospital. And because the PNP wasn't maintaining it, the PNP was putting paint and hiding all the problems that it had. So when the government went into Cornwall Regional and thought that they were going to fix an AC problem, when they start to fix all the AC, they realized they have a mold problem. When they dig further, the molds were in the wall. And when they lick out the wall, the steels were rotten. And the Prime Minister said, based on that, had they known the gravity of the deterioration of the hospital, they would have just mashed it down completely and build a new one. That is honesty right there. And I want to say I'm very, very proud of my Prime Minister tonight. This is why when people ask me why I switched from PNP, this is the reason why I switched, because I want an honest and a trustworthy government. I want a Prime Minister that is human and can accept when the government do something wrong. It's not like we do something wrong, but we understand that the people of Jamaica and the diaspora have concerns and have questions. Rightfully so, it's taxpayer money being spent, and a personal money are spent is our tax dollars. And the people of Jamaica and the diaspora ask him, Prime Minister, what is going on in Cornwall Regional? Why is it taking so long? Why has the budget changed so many times? And our Prime Minister made no excuses. Our Prime Minister said we had to bash down the place and rebuild. Had we known that it was so bad, we would have done it from the get-go. That is an honest Prime Minister. That is an honest Prime Minister, man of integrity, man of substance, man of class, man that put the country first. He's not making any excuses. He's not pointing any finger. He's not telling any lies like Mark Jefferson Golden. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. And tonight in Miramar, Florida, Prime Minister Holness represented the country well. Who saw when the comrade Dirty Bungle Jeffries asked him the country, Jeffrey Tavares, asked him about the pension? He made no mistake. He admitted that the government system need reform. He admitted it. He never said, oh, under PNP, you never used to put a call, or under PNP, you never get no pension. He admitted the problems and the challenges. He said, yes, we agree that when people call the government agency and the government sector and government agency, they're not getting through. And he said people have been complaining, and that is why he put my hard remarks on the case to fix it. That is our Prime Minister. That is the man that we want to represent us. We don't want a liar man. We'll walk around and a tell lie and a look donation. We don't want a liar man where when he want donation in Ghana over New York and tell the people them say, oh, the media buyout. Mark Golding is a disgrace and a disappointment and an enemy of state. Our Prime Minister made us proud tonight. And I am very, as I said at the start for the people them who never they hear, I want to apologize to the members of the diaspora in Florida, because I look on very, very hard when we're ready. But tonight, you guys came out and you renew my hope in the diaspora. And my Prime Minister make it very, very clear to Uno. We not only want Uno money, we want the diaspora to come back and help build up the country. We want the doctors in the diaspora to come back and help in the healthcare sectors. We want the teachers in the diaspora to come back and help in the education sector. We want the people in the IT to come and help and build out the IT department in the schools. We want the AI specialists to come and help build our country. We have almost 1 million people in diaspora. Come home and help. Come home and help. That is why when you say you want to vote, me no want to vote, because we want you guys to do more, make more commitment to Lady Jamaica before you talk about you want to vote. Come home and help. You don't have to be a member of parliament. You don't have to work in a government agency. Many other ways you guys can help. Adapt a school, adapt a primary school, build an IT department, equip it. That you must do. Adapt a school. Come home and help. That is what the Prime Minister is saying. Thank you for the remittance. But we want more help to build our country. That is all we have been saying. Instead of staying in the diaspora and following the dirty PNP, we are tearing down the country. Come home and help. The diaspora really show up and show out tonight. Jamaica, let me ask you a question. Who never see Mark Golding go anywhere and people are get vexed and a fight for you ask him any question? Have you guys ever seen Mark Regional go anywhere in the diaspora and people are fight for you ask him any question? They almost turned to do a fist fight since night in the church. Everyone wanted to ask the Prime Minister a question. At one point in time, one lady board the line and they all nearly tear her up. She have to put on her mic and all the old people to ask about the hospital down in Alexandra. Have you ever seen Mark Regional go anywhere in the diaspora and people are lined up to ask him any question? I want to congratulate Comrade Jeffrey Tavares, because when me hear him voice, I thought he was going to ask a cheeky, insulting question. But I want to thank him very much for put on in black, green, and gold since night and ask the Prime Minister a sensible question and ask the Prime Minister no stupidness. I want to thank you, Comrade Jeffrey Tavares. Me know see you watch me, me know see you follow me. Mrs. You put on your black, green, and gold tonight and you ask the Prime Minister a sensible question about Lady Jamaica. Because sometimes we don't last on a way, you know. Sometimes we don't know if we put country over party. So I want to thank you tonight for asking a sensible question and you show the Prime Minister respect. And when the Prime Minister answer you, you say thank you, Prime Minister. And I want to thank you for that. Because somehow the PNP don't really have no class, you know. Somehow the Prime Minister, somehow the Jamaican people in the diaspora and Comrade don't really have no class, you know. JK, they don't have no class, you know. He asked a good question. He allowed the Prime Minister to answer. And when the Prime Minister answer, he said, thank you, Prime Minister. And me appreciate that. Because I'm not to say me cuss Mark Golding on social media, you know. I will never see him and disrespect him to his face because I'm so terrible. Me terrible on social media because I know me terrible. But me know say me can't me for respect people and respect the people who hold office. Me know the difference. So me have to thank you for that. Because me know no classless. But back to the good news. Our Prime Minister. When I saw the Prime Minister in his green tie tonight, and Jamaica, me know say this off topic, but we Prime Minister now age, you know. We Prime Minister age graceful in a wife style. Look how we Prime Minister look nice tonight. The Prime Minister look firm and strong and no big belly and a whole heap of ear pan his face. And my Prime Minister make sure dying ear and line up. You can't show what up on my Prime Minister and drink it. When Mark Golding are going to a diaspora, Mark Golding will never clean up himself and look good and look decent. I know I'm a PNP, you know, guys, but we don't talk the truth. When Mark Golding are going to a diaspora, Mark Golding will never say make him get some proper outfit and shave up his face and tidy. Anyway, since night in Florida, our Prime Minister remind the diaspora that the reason why they left the country in the 70s under Michael Manley is because there were no opportunity and no jobs. The Prime Minister remind them again that the reason why they left Jamaica under the 18.5 years of Percival is because Percival fenced at the country and there was no opportunity, no job. Now in 2025, when this Prime Minister, Dr. the Honorable Andrew Michael Brogard Holness, pay down the debt, growing the economy, investors are coming into the country. Our Prime Minister is now asking the diaspora, come on board. Come on board and help us. We need the support and we need the help. And the lady will ask the question about the teachers. Let me tell you something, lady. Me not really want to start cussing her back again, you know. But you see the narrative on was spread about, oh, the teachers are left because of money. The teachers are not leaving because of money only. The teachers are leaving because of some of the principals at the school. The teachers are leaving because some of the principals at the school are not only money, and our little Jamaican dollar cannot compete with the almighty US dollars. There will never be a time in Jamaica when we can compete with the American dollar to pay our teachers more. And another word of advice to the teachers. President Trump has freeze all salary for teachers. So we better try do the research before we leave the country. Some of the teacher me are going to some friendly advice. Go and look what President Trump did and say about the teachers coming to the next fiscal year. President Trump has freezed the money for teacher training and for the hiring of teachers. So we better careful when you not run going to the diaspora. Because President Trump no want to know over there. So to stay and build up Jamaica. Stay and build Lady Jamaica. Because we cannot, there's not the situation where our government can do dollar for dollar with US. It is impossible. It is impossible for our government to pay you guys what America is paying you. Master Jam said if you explain. Well, Master Jam, President Trump closed down the Department of Education, even though the Democrats are fighting him in a court. He's now saying that the states must decide what they must teach and the teachers they must hire. President Trump and the Republicans are saying that they need teachers who can teach about America. They want people who are not going to teach about slavery. They want teachers who not going to teach about black history. They want teachers who teach about English and maths and this. They don't want no other subject to be teaching school. They want only thing America, the Republican, they want you to teach in a school of maths and English, nothing else. So the teacher them we are left are going to America, especially in Florida, in Texas, in the red state. They do no research before no left the island. Do no research before no chose to and behind, no. That's all me I go tell you no. Because you see, all of the teacher them will get hired the past 18 months. We're not the first one to get cut when President Trump ready for no. But the world say when you come back, we're going to rehire uno. Because we're no bad mind, we're going to rehire uno. But we don't do no research before no left. But people in Florida, me say, guys, me say Jamaica, the people them almost turn a big fight in Florida and the people them good church. The Jamaican people in Florida, in Miramar, Florida, almost broke out in a fight to ask the Prime Minister a question. Everybody want to ask Prime Minister Holness a question. Everybody want to talk to the Prime Minister. Question after question, Anna raise. The moderator office said, guys, I'm sorry, but send the question to the consulate office because the Prime Minister can't answer no more questions because we have to give up the all now. Who never see Marky General go anywhere yet and nobody allowed up to ask him any question? Who never see Marky General go anywhere and nobody, any crowd there? The last time when he got Canada, a Tina Times alone over there ask him question. The last time when Marky General go to Toronto, only Tina Times in a blue stocking and in purple dress alone was there asking Marky General question. The last time when Marky General go to Connecticut, only one of the runaway Michael Manley comrade was there sitting beside him with Anna Jaw. Nobody asked him any question. Because nobody know why you're from the PNP, because the PNP are bring down and tear down. The PNP too negative. And if I one thing me know about the patriotic Jamaicans in diaspora, them proud of their country. And the Prime Minister said it. The Prime Minister said, even though you them criticize, them defend Jamaica to the T. Our Prime Minister said it, even though you them complain about road, and them complain about water, and them complain about this, when it comes to defending Jamaica, them on it like wet paint. Only the runaway tear down comrades them who not have no papers to come back to Jamaica, who not left nothing in a yard, who run away from Michael Manley Diaz, who live in a rat-infested basement in a Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn, Brooklyn a good place. In a Bronx. Only them alone. Every time they turn on them out, tear down, tear down, tear down. And Jamaica, I want to point something out to you. Let me calm down. You know, me need to start bring water here so can me get acted up. Get here now. Who remember before the Prime Minister, when the Prime Minister was speaking, the Prime Minister said somebody stop him and ask him what is he doing about the hospital, healthcare in the country. Anybody heard that? Anybody heard when the Prime Minister said before him come inside, somebody stop him and ask him what is he doing about healthcare in the country? No, Bridget. Normally, when the Prime Minister gone away, what is the first thing when the people always ask the Prime Minister about? Me see if you not pay attention. Let's talk. Normally, when the Prime Minister go in the diaspora, what is the first thing when the people are pinning down and ask him about when they see him? What is first? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lois. Crime. Crime. Nobody asked the Prime Minister about crime since night. Want to see how the thing has changed? Nobody asked the Prime Minister about crime since night. Because for the first time in 10 years, the people in diaspora love the work of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. For the first time in 10 years, the Prime Minister no start his speech with crime. Oh, see? I wonder if you not pay attention, Jamaica. For the first time, our Prime Minister stand up to speak and they start with crime. Because the diaspora is comfortable. They not be complacent, don't get me wrong, But they at ease with the level, with the work that the Jamaica Constabulary Force is doing. I remember, 2 years ago, crime. Prime Minister, what are you doing about crime? Prime Minister, what are you doing about crime? No, of course they're still concerned about crime, but they see that the work is being done and they appreciate the work of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And they see that for the first time in 10 years, this government has invested billions of dollars in the security of our country. So nobody asked the Prime Minister about that outside. Healthcare are them problem now. Healthcare are them problem now. And part of that is because of desperate does, and part of that is because of the situation at Cornwall Regional. Because of one thing with we in the green shirt here, so in Jamaica, we not have no blinkers and we no full food. We know the mood on the ground. We know what the people of Jamaica is saying. We're not out of touch. And the reason why healthcare is at the forefront now is because of Cornwall Regional. Because everybody is saying that, boy, Cornwall Regional will take really a little more time than expected. And what make me love how the Prime Minister answered tonight. Me love how the Prime Minister, because the Prime Minister recognize Jamaica, that the buck stop with him. Our Prime Minister recognized that even though him have minister and him have CEO, he is the man in charge. He is the Prime Minister, and people are rightfully going to ask him these questions. The people of Jamaica is going to ask him about the health care, and the Prime Minister did not shy away from it. He never shy away from it. He explained to the people of Jamaica that the PNP never have no money to build no hospital, and at the 18.5 years of Percival, Noel, James, Pattison, he did not build not one new hospital. Percival, Noel, James, Pattison did not break ground on one new hospital. Under the 18.5 years of Percival, he did not buy not one CT scan machine, not one MIR machine, not one dialysis machine. He did not buy any. The ones in the hospital were donations from foreign country. Percival didn't have any money. And this government under Andrew Michael Holness has built out 4 brand new hospitals plus health center plus equip them. $24 million spent to renovate and solve out the mold problem at KPH. Prime Minister Holness is not hiding away from it. He's confronting the problem and he's being honest. So the PNP don't have anything to campaign on. The People's National Party don't have anything to campaign on, so they go back to propaganda. Imagine, Marky Ginal and Julie Layard did their budget presentation. And instead of the PNP campaign and them budget presentation, the PNP gone back to their lies and propaganda. Because they have absolutely nothing to offer the people of Jamaica. They have absolutely nothing to offer the people of Jamaica. They gone back to statutory decoration. They gone back to SSL. They don't have nothing to offer. Nothing to campaign on. Nothing to offer. While we have our Prime Minister. We have our Prime Minister, Dr. Andrew Holness, moving around in the diaspora, explaining to them. And tonight, I will have you know this, that tonight, while our Prime Minister was in Florida, Miramar, Florida, over 1,000 people was watching on Nationwide. Over 400 people was watching on TikTok. Over 300 person was watching on Facebook. And I'm talking about the Prime Minister channel, not a little smart channel that was bringing on TikTok. Plus, Comrade Jeffrey Tavares was bringing over 400 people watching it on his platform. The entire country tuning to listen to the Prime Minister since night. Nobody now listen to Marky Ginal. Nobody now listen to Marky Ginal because he has absolutely nothing to offer. Nothing at all. And when the other person stand up and ask the Prime Minister, what is he going to do about growth? Look how much time the Prime Minister talk about the growth agenda. So then one day them people now listen to the Prime Minister. Look how many times the Prime Minister talk about the growth agenda, how we're going to pivot to growth in agriculture and in upskilling the country. That's the only way to grow the economy, you know. That's the only way to grow the economy. Upskill the young people them, and the people them more than skill will get themselves properly certified. That's the only way to grow the economy in technology. That's the only way. You can't sit down and talk about, oh, you get minimum wage salary and you don't have no skill. You can't sit down and talk about, oh, you want more money for your pay and you don't have no skill. And the people who are tear down minimum wage earner, only people who have never worked a day in their life doing that. I know plenty of people working minimum wage and living comfortable. Sending their children to school, paying them bills. Don't tear down minimum wage earners. Because nobody in Jamaica, well, let me not say nobody come here, say the Chinese, them are still pay people minimum wage and under. And the matter of fact, I do a little research because I need Minister Charles to look into what me hear. Because a lot of people meet me as a munchie, me hear it on social media talks, people now work minimum wage again, but the Chinese are still paying people minimum wage and having people working more than 40 hours a week for minimum wage. I need Minister Charles to look into it. The Chinese, they need to break up their folly ground. They are the only ones that is doing that. Because I can tell you about the fast food restaurant. No fast food restaurant in Jamaica is paying minimum wage. I mean, I say that with no water in my mouth. No fast food restaurant in Jamaica is paying minimum wage. And that is a fact. None of them, Burger King, KFC, Popeyes, none of them is paying minimum wage. So far now, the only person when me hear say pay people minimum wage and I work people over 40 hours are the Chinese. Minister Charles, look into that. Check it out. I don't know if I choke. I mean, I have nobody that work at the Chinese. And the ones that work at the supermarket where me shop in Mandeville, then tell me, say them I work more than minimum wage. Because I don't know. I'm not sure. Come and ask them. Because everybody know the big Chinese. So in all of us who come from Manchester, especially Mandeville, we know see Chinese around things in a Mandeville. 90% of us use supermarket in Mandeville. Chinese run them. We know them. We shop there. So if the Chinese not adhering to the labor laws, we need to call them out. And if anybody have proof of the Chinese not paying you guys properly, video them and make we bust it up on social media. Video them and make we bust it up on social media. But I know that no fast food restaurant in Jamaica is paying minimum wage. None of them. So they don't need to tear down minimum wage earner and the people who are try to gain political points. We are talking about minimum wage at 16. Don't serve for minimum wage earner. Don't serve for minimum wage earner. Minimum wage earners are working their honest bread. Only lazy people who sit down here and wait for a handout from PNP are complaining about minimum wage earners. Minimum wage earners are going to work and working their honest bread. Don't use it for no political points. So the person who asks the Prime Minister, what is the government doing to grow the economy? Now that the government has built this economy, investor-friendly economy, where investors are flocking to our island, it's time to upskill our workers. Time to upskill. And oh, by the way, speaking of upskill our workers, want to know so when a positive news about the country, the PNP and the naysayers not run with it? Want to know so when it is positive news about the country, the PNP and the naysayers not run with it? Who heard when the IDB Bank, what a bank the name? International Development Bank, put out a statement and suggest that the countries who are benefiting from the people, the skilled workers from Jamaica, need to pump more money into Jamaica to help to upskill our workers. Who heard that? Who heard that, Spice Girl? Who heard the statement from the International Development Bank, the World Bank? Thank you, Al. The World Bank is now saying that because like our United States of America, who is benefiting from our skilled workers, they need to invest more and help Jamaica to upskill our young people. They never hear that, you know? I bet they never hear that. But they hear about the tariff. They hear about the tariff, but they don't hear about the good part. Where the World Bank is now suggesting that United States of America should invest in helping Jamaica to upskill our young people, to train our young people, technology. They never hear that. We don't hear about the tariff, but we don't hear about the upskilling. No one hear nothing positive about the country. But let me tell you something. Rest assured, yesterday, when President Trump was going on Air Force One to go do him golf, I don't know, say I be a golfing golf. A reporter asked President Trump about countries negotiating about the 10% tariff. And President Trump said that countries can come and engage Washington and see how them can negotiate and bring down the 10% tariff. So you see all of the negative naysayers and the dirty bungle we are trying to bring down Jamaica, our government and our minister, Kamina Johnson-Smith, is now actively in the United States of America, engaging in Washington, explaining to Washington what will happen to our economy if the Americans start to continue tariff-free, and we will get the job done. Rest assured that our government is already in Washington. I remember, I know, it's a Jamaica Labour Party friendly administration at the White House, whether no one like it or not. Also, according to President Trump, he's coming with the biggest tax break for the United States people. So if the American people get the tax break, they will have more money to buy more things and offset the recession and the tariff that we're going to get. So the negative people who only looking at the negative side, our government is actively engaging with Washington, who, according to Marco Rubio's, we are great friends, to see if we can negotiate as far as the 10% tariff is concerned. In the meantime, we have to just continue to focus on our country. Because whether we like it or not, the United States have the angle and we have the blade. But what we can be happy about, I know the PNP in our government. Can you imagine if it was the People's National Party in government in such a time like this? Can you imagine what would happen to our country if it was the People's National Party in Jamaica House? The run with it government, the tax government, the government will like to borrow money and spend it off. Can you imagine what would have happened to our country if it was the People's National Party in Jamaica House? Remember, I know. I saw on social media where the PNP is complaining that the Cuban doctors' contracts up and Dr. Tufton gone all over the place, gone look doctor to send the Cuban and then merry way. The PNP not believing in the Jamaica First agenda, I know. The PNP does not believe in the Jamaica First agenda, I know. And I continue to ask the People's National Party, since we don't love Cuba so much, why not go on to Cuba? Why not go on to Cuba? Since we don't love Cuba so much and the Cuban ill is the ill and willing to die and migrate to Cuba. Because we have a situation where our government is engaging with other countries and other allies to get doctors in our country to fill Cornwall Regional when it is finally open a couple months from now. And the PNP are going to talk about, oh, Cuba. Cuba doctors alone can't fill Cornwall Regional. The Cuban doctors alone cannot fill out the whole complement that we need in Cornwall Regional PNP. We need doctors from all over. And we now go buying up ourselves with the Cuban and make the sour grape with Cuban eat, nedge with eat. Whether no one like it or not, we now go on the Cuban hill with Michael Manley. So same thing I would do with Venezuela, that's the same thing we're doing with Cuba. We now just full up with hospital with Cuban doctors. They are good, but they are not the only doctors that are good. We have doctors all over the country. All over the world. The Indian doctors are good. The Filipinos are good. Right now in UK, are the Filipinos run NHS. Are the Filipino doctors run NHS in UK? In America, are the Indian doctor them run things? So why don't want pin with the Cuban doctors? Why don't want tie with the Cuban, and we tell the Cuban and Fidel Castro to mash up their country? Listen to me, comrades and Jamaicans and well-thinking people in diaspora. We now just limit ourselves to the Cuban doctors. Our government will never put Jamaica in a situation for if the Cuban move their foot, we drop. Our government will never put our country in a situation if any country move their foot, we drop. We must never live by no country high top. That is what the Prime Minister is trying to teach us. We must never put ourselves in the situation where the Cuban, when we meet in a situation with the Cuban, we have to close our hospital doors. It's not a situation where we are run the Cuban them, but we're not gonna staff our hospitals with only Cubans. That would be crazy. So as we speak, Minister Tufton is in Asia, talking to India, Philippines, Thailand, all over, trying to get doctors to come to Jamaica to work in our healthcare sector. What is wrong with that? How to get negative out of that, comrades? How is that negative? I don't understand. I don't understand how to get negative out of that. Well, as long as Andrew Michael Brogard Holness is the Prime Minister of our country, our Prime Minister will always put Jamaica first. Our Prime Minister will always choose Jamaica. The Jamaica First agenda is our agenda. Our Prime Minister will always put the country first. A same situation with Venezuela is the same situation with the Cuban. We must never have a situation where we rely on a country for everything. So we don't know talking, we don't know about no Cuban doctor. We don't know what it's talking, we know. And let me tell you something, JLP bloggers. We not posting on a talking when the idiot don't PNP them about no Cuban doctor, you know. Because PNP in a government and PNP in our own country. So we're not supposed to waste with time with them. Because them only wait pan the pan data and Campbell for put out talking points. Them not have no sense. And for them agenda is the PNP agenda. Our agenda is Jamaica first. Them only love them party. We love our country. No. Jamaica. The other night our Prime Minister was at the Expo. And our Prime Minister remind the people of Jamaica and the PNP that while them a play checkers and loady and draft, him a play chess. Our Prime Minister is always thinking ahead. Our Prime Minister is always 10 steps ahead of the People's National Party. No, the People's National Party, Mark Golding and the PNP single-handedly tried to slow down the road to republic. When the government first formed the ministry, and when Malahoo Fort first asked Mark Golding to suggest two people, or what the word one name, send two comrade on the committee. When me see Mark Golding a dragging foot, when me see Mark Golding a beat round the bush, when me see Mark Golding a talk, I said to myself and to couple labor right, Mark Golding do not want Jamaica to become a republic under the Jamaica Labour Party government. Mark Golding do not want Jamaica to move away from the adulterous King Charles under the Jamaica Labour Party. Because remember, me and a liar, guys, I don't know the law going on. So when me ask the question, and I said to myself, can the government with our majority move to the republic without consensus and without the PNP? They said no, Munchibi. I said to myself, I don't know, say this is just my opinion. I said to myself, this is not going anywhere. Because I have been watching Mark Jefferson Golding from him become the opposition leader. And I keep saying this. There has never been a time when Mark Golding agree with something with the government that benefits Jamaica. There's never been a law or a bill that is brought to the parliament where Mark Golding say yes, him agree. And when Mr. Mark Golding, I drag him foot. And I find fault everywhere. I said, this is not going anywhere. Because if we cannot move to the republic without a vote from the opposition, it don't make no sense. Somebody explained to me, I said, well, Munchi, they can go to a referendum. He said, all right, referendum is good. No, Mark Golding and the PNP obviously planned, of course, strategically planned, of course. They stopped the progress. Now the PNP media, toilet paper gleaner, every time when Miss Malawu Fort is keeping our committee to try to pass the bill. Because I said to somebody today, say, well, we are waste time with the bill. And the person said, no, Munchibi, we can pass the bill and make the bill. When the bill pass, the bill is going to be there. So next time when they start up the process again, the only thing need to be done is that either they amend it and get a vote from the opposition or they go to the referendum. But the bill will be passed and on record. So the person said to me, say, all right, Munchibi, basically, maybe what Malawi Fort want to do is pass the bill. Nothing is wrong with that, okay. Every time when the minister convene the committee and try to go through the process to pass the bill, the PNP media keep asking the minister, why you bother with this bill? It's so close to the election. Could you, what about we wait until after the election? Says election this, election that, election this. And it is strategic. It is a way to distract the people of Jamaica, and it is a way to stop the bill. The PNP and the PNP surrogates do not want the Jamaica Labour Party to pass the bill. Nothing else. It's just a way to stop the bill from pass. Remember, we're not going to get to the referendum, We're not going to get to the republic, because in order for us to get to the republic, we need a vote from the PNP and we need a referendum. None of that is going to be done. But we can still pass the bill and have it on record. Not even that the PNP don't want we doing, guys. Not even that the PNP don't want the bill to pass. The PNP don't want the bill to pass because they don't want it on record to say that it was the Jamaica Labour Party who passed the bill to move Jamaica to a republic. Not even that they don't want to do. That is how much the PNP stand in the way of progress for the people of Jamaica. Same thing they do with Portmore and the same thing they do now with the bill. The same thing the PNP do with Portmore and the same thing they do now with this bill. The PNP is enemy of progress. The PNP is enemy of state. The PNP do not want the bill to be passed and placed on record that it was the Jamaica Labour Party who passed the bill to make Jamaica into a republic. That is the problem. Is that even Jamaica become a republic, and them problem no more, and the bill of them problem now. So when you hear Malawi Fort went at length to explain to the reporter about when the election is due, it has nothing to do with the election because Malawi Fort now call election. Malawi Fort are responsible to call no election. It is Andrew Michael Holness who will call the election, not Malawi Fort. The lady was just explaining to the reporter, leave we alone and make we do our work because Parliament is still in session. Parliament not dissolved. Allow the lady to do her work that she was elected to do. You guys are enemy of progress. The election is not called. The election is not due. Parliament is not dissolved. The lady can move on with her bill. But because the PNP and the PNP media don't want the bill to be passed, every single week they keep asking the minister the same question. All the lady did was explain to the people of Jamaica when the election is due. She didn't tell any lie. She didn't tell any lies. When the PNP want to carry her court now, no? Carry her court now. The PNP is so desperate and thirsty. The PNP is so desperate for state power that they grab onto everything. They're like a drowning man grabbing onto a stick. Good night, Savage. The minister did not tell any lie. All she did was explain to the people of Jamaica when the election is constitutional due. That's all she did. And that is her job. That have nothing to do with with calling the election. Malawi Fort is not calling the election. She did that because of the attack on the bill. She did that, Jamaica, because the PNP and the PNP media is trying to halt the process. They do not want the bill to be passed under Andrew Michael Holness administration. That is it. She now push for no referendum. She now push for no referendum. She's just trying to pass the bill. And it burned the PNP or the bill wasn't passed under Percival, because when me asked somebody that was there in 2007, why didn't Percival pass the bill? They said because Percival was tying the bill to the CCJ. That's why the bill wasn't passed. Percival didn't push to pass the bill because it was more focused on the CCJ. And Edward Siaga would have none of it. And Bruce Golding not even look upon Portia. As a matter of fact, my researcher tell me, say, look here, Munchie B, PJ and the PNP was mad at Portia Simpson for passing the Bill of Rights with Bruce Golding. My source tell me, say, look here, PJ and the PNP Tapanaris was very, very upset with Sister P for allowing Bruce Golding to pass the Bill of Rights. They tell Portia that she give up on her card because she could have used it for pass this to get leverage for the CCJ. Because everything the PNP tied to the CCJ. Everything the PNP tied to the CCJ. So when Portia Simpson Miller agreed with Bruce Golding to pass the Bill of Rights, the PNP was mad at her. PJ and the Tapanaris was mad at her for doing that. They said they should have put the CCJ on the table as well. So so Jamaica will never become a republic unless we do a referendum, because the PNP tied the CCJ to absolutely everything. So in 2007, Percival never cared about Jamaica to become a republic, Percival cared about the CCJ. That is why the bill wasn't passed. If Percival did focus on going to a republic under Edward Seaga, he would have gotten the vote. If Percival did focus on turning Jamaica into a republic and moving the king, he would have gotten the vote from Edward Seaga. He would have gotten the support. Portia Simpson Miller would have gotten the support from Andrew Holness as well. But because the PNP continue to tie the CCJ to everything, that is why we're at a stalemate. They don't really care about going to a republic. They only care about the CCJ. That is all they care about. See, Otis say, I remember that they nearly beat Mama. Yes, they nearly beat Mama P. Because Moses strip her and hang her up a nail. Because they said to her, say, why did you agree with Bruce Golding to pass the Bill of Rights? You gave up one of our cards. You gave up one of our piece in the chest. Because now we don't have nothing to bargain with. Because every step of the way, the PNP tied the CCJ to absolutely everything. So when you hear Bruce Golding talking about why Jamaica never leave the king in a theme time, the reason why we did not move from the Queen in Percival time is because Percival wanted to tie the CCJ to us removing from the Queen. That is the fact. Nothing else. And Edward Seaga said, no, the CCJ is new, it needs more maturity. And we're still saying that as well. And that goes the same thing with the ECJ, even though people tell me, say, oh, once you the ECJ are 40 years old, I don't care. Do not entrench it in the Constitution. Same thing with the IC. Do not entrench it in the Constitution. But then stay out the door. We, the Andrew Holness, Labour Right, and this generation do not feel comfortable with the IC entrenching into the Constitution. We are not confident as yet. We don't support it. We don't think it is independent enough. The track record is not good. So we are saying, let it do some more time out in the wilderness. Do not bring the IC and entrench it in the Constitution. That will be dangerous. We don't feel like it deserves to be there. Remember, say Mark Gold and the PNP infiltrated and get Comrade Pantan to do their dirty work. What if that was entrenched in the Constitution? What would happen to our country? The IC would have single-handedly bring down the duly elected Andrew Holness government. We cannot allow that. Let them stay out in the wilderness. Let them stay where they're there. We do not want the IC to be entrenched in our Constitution. We don't even want the ECJ. We don't want it, not to mention the CCJ. There should never be a situation where the duly elected government can be brought down by any organization or by anybody. There should never be a situation where any entity or anything bring down the government that was elected by the people of Jamaica. Should not be, regardless of who form government. So, me hear a whole heap of scholars and a whole heap of constitutional lawyer, Barnett, and the whole of them are talk about entrench. Not under Andrew Michael Holness' dead body. Never. Because can you imagine if that IC had more power? They would have dissolved Parliament. They would have dissolved Parliament and call the election if they have more power. So no, make them stay with them there. Then stay with them there, Papa. Remember me tell you, Jamaica. And I like back in the days when we never have technology and we never have social media and we couldn't read for ourselves. Back in the days in Jamaica, we had to depend on lawyers to explain things to us on mainstream media. Now, anybody can take up their phone and Google when they want and do their own research. Me hear about the Bill of Rights all through Bruce Golding time. And since internet and social media, me take up my phone and Google the Bill of Rights and read it and say, me have my right to this and my right to that and my right to this. Nobody taught me about the Bill of Rights when I was going to school. Nobody taught my daughter about the Bill of Rights when she was going to school. Nobody taught this generation about the Bill of Rights. We have to take up our phone and do our own research. If I the education system we are waiting upon, or the technocrats we are waiting upon, dog would and we supper, we have to do our own research. We hear say the Bill of Rights was passed, but who know what the Bill of Rights say? Who can recite the Bill of Rights out of their head? Like how the American them can say, oh, the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms and the right to free speech and birthright citizenship. Nobody, no, me can't find 5 Jamaican children in school who can recite the Bill of Rights. And that is a problem. That is a problem. These things should be taught in school. These things should be put on chart and put up in the school. So the people of Jamaica can know their rights. They don't teach me these things. We have to do our own research. Exactly, Erica. It should be in 3rd grade social study. Me never know. Look, get me wrong, I heard about the Bill of Rights. When it passed, me know about it. Don't get me wrong. But I am saying, we should be able to, me supposed to be able to tell you tonight, say, number 4 on the Bill of Rights is your right to privacy or the right to free speech. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Me know me can go Google it and read it too. But what I'm saying, I should be able to recite it too now. And we can't. But yet still no one entrenched IC in a constitution. Go on with that. Go on with that. The first thing we need to teach the people of Jamaica in constitutional right first before we come with IC. No. Malawi Fort, Madam Minister, you should not even put out no statement. Miss one paper where they say put out statement. I don't read it because I don't know say the word fine and I can't say. You shouldn't even waste time with them, Minister, because PNP are waste time. PNP is waste of time. Kirk said nobody even give Bruce any forward to. Exactly, because Kirk, a lot of persons don't know about it. A lot of persons don't know about the Bill of Rights, Kirk, until they get in a trouble and liar explain it to them. A lot of Jamaicans don't know about it. A lot of persons don't know nothing about it. Yes, Erica. And that me tell myself, sometimes they woman me not nothing for do. Me read the Bill of Rights, or sometimes me I go read the Constitution and read up me and educate myself on certain things. Because when me I go to school, they will teach me about how Columbus discover, when name Columbus discover Jamaica. And talk about how Columbus sailed to Jamaica in Nina Pinta and Santa Maria and Arawak and Tainos. And then foolishness that them teach we in a school. A waste with time. No, Madam Malawi Fort, Auntie, Minister, you shouldn't even waste your time on the PNP. Answer them. Because PNP a waste time, Minister. Remember PNP nah nothing for do, Remember say PNP nah win no election and PNP nah nothing to do, Remember, we the sensible Jamaicans know what you are talking about, and you said nothing wrong. You said nothing that, and you did not mislead the country. And you did not profess to know what the Prime Minister is going to do. All you did was explain the law. That is all you did. And you explained it beautifully because I understood it. That's all you did. I mean, know what you do with, Minister. Me know why you do it because the PNP is trying to stop you from passing the bill. The PNP is trying to stop the government from passing the bill. That is it, nothing else. That is it. It is just about the bill, nothing else. Madam Malawi Ford not talk about no election because the lady not call no election. The PNP is so desperate and thirsty. They don't have nothing to campaign on. No. I saw on social media again the waste of time comrades them. So them a keep online budget session where them go explain the promises and people can call in and they explain and tell lie. Truth is, because of your Bill of Rights, the court, whether CCJ or Privy Council, don't matter because our rights are enshrined in the Constitution, but Mark should not interfere. Whether it matter or not, Kirk, we're not gonna CCJ. On the front page of the Gleaner today, the Gleaner put up, Leslie Campbell fined 400,000 for breaching IC Act. Remember, you know, Michael Phillips' brother get charged for attempting to smuggle cocaine in the United States. $90 million worth of cocaine. And then put that on the front page to say PNP MP brother. But they find time to put Leslie Campbell face and picture everything. You saw the dirty tidied paper Gleaner. You saw the dirty tidied paper Gleaner out and do the political work for Mark Jefferson Golding and the PNP. That is why I said to the Jamaica Labour Party members, you know, and to everybody, you know, do not subscribe to the Gleaner. Do not spend no money with them. And to the members of the government, do not give Diane Jackson Miller no more interview. If she want to go on with the country, make she go on over JIS. When she call, tell her so no busy. Make she go on over JIS if she busy. Don't give her no interview. And we know the people them love say. The people them love say me's an alarmist. But to the communication team, please don't allow the People's National Party with them propaganda to crowd out social media and take over the space with them propaganda. The PNP are going to do what the PNP are going to do, you know. But we need to continue to do what we are doing because the people of Jamaica is listening to us. We have the momentum. We have people are listening. Young people want to know what the government are going to do. We need to stay engaged. Stay engaged. Yes, the budget presentation was good. Yes, Fairval beat them. Yes, the Prime Minister go and go to Florida. Yes. But we have to keep at it. We can't say, okay, we can't rest now because we do a good job and nobody now listen to PNP. We can never say that. Stay on the ground. Stay engaged. Today, when we see my Prime Minister talking in Florida, in Jamaica, the Prime Minister had the people eating out of the palm of his hand, and our Prime Minister never used no script. The Prime Minister never used no script today. You know, when we go past social media, you know, and when we talk to people, you know, my family and my friend, they say how much me get the talking points and me come with the talking points every day. Because the more me say the things, the more me don't need to write down nothing. Things are supposed to roll off our tongue. Facts supposed to roll off our tongue. I may expect the ministers to do more live. I expect Minister Pernell Charles jump on TikTok and do more live. You see, Flight Green, I do look live, do more. Me not ask about Nesta Morgan because Nesta Morgan live on TikTok. Minister Charles, you need to come on TikTok and do some TikTok live. Minister Dana Dixon, come on TikTok and do some TikTok live. That is where the Gen Z are at. Those are our voters. We cannot allow the propaganda run with it, fake news party to take over social media. I don't know, hear the Prime Minister tonight say he was told to big up the social media. Me glad somebody a pinch him and I tell him. Because I over here so the voter them there. So to anybody who hear my voice tonight, and who have the ears of Minister Dana Dixon, tell her she need to do some TikTok live. Come with the basket. Come with the nutritional basket and explain to the people of Jamaica what we're going to the basket for poor people picnic come September morning. Tell Minister Dixon, come over TikTok with the basket. Tell Minister Dixon so we are call her over TikTok. Pernell Charles Jr., we are call you over TikTok. Come, make the young people them know of all the opportunity and all the programs that we are doing for the young people, for the old people. Let the Jamaican people know how much money this government has invested in social program, pension program, part program, and all the other benefits that the government have to offer. We are calling on the people and more of the ears of Minister Pernell Charles Jr., aka President, aka Beat and Teach Boss. Come on TikTok. And Minister Green, you need to set up a schedule where you can go and come on TikTok every single week. Because I don't know if you're blind if you say the PNP attack the agriculture sector. I don't know if you're blind. I know you have the whole leap. I know right now we're constructing housing where we can store things. But we need to explain to the people of Jamaica and turn camera on what we are doing. That is what we need to do. We can't leave nothing to chance because Jamaican people don't like read. They're more for listen. So don't take it for granted that, oh, me post it on my page so people are going to read it. Do not take it for granted that we post it on our page so people are going to read it. Come on social media and do live. Engage with the people. Take questions. Come up in a box. Open up box and make people come up and come ask no question. Come on social media, Minister Dana Dixon. Don't take it for granted that the people are going to come on the JIS page or the PBCJ page or the Prime Minister page and read nothing. Jamaican people don't like to read. It is a sad situation, but it is true. So whoever is hearing my voice tonight, if we don't have links to the minister, especially Dana Dixon, tell her to work with our young people, they must have run her and set up our TikTok live and do more live. As a matter of fact, Jamaica and friends, when the PNP I do for them live next week, we need to be doing one as well. Wanna say, when the PNP I do for them live next week, them propaganda live where they claim to say them are going to explain and run with it budget. Somebody from the government need to be doing a live as well and split the viewership. That is what we should be doing. Competing competing. The same day when they do for their forum, let's do one as well. Can nobody now watch them, you know? Nobody is watching them. The same day when the PNP I do for them program, we do one too. Same day. Same time. What is post-cabinet briefing doing, Michael? Who watch post-cabinet briefing? You ever see the young people about the post-cabinet briefing and watch it? Only who see I watch post-cabinet briefing? Tell me. So don't hear about post-cabinet briefing. April 6th. When are April 6th? When is April 6th, guys? When is April 6th? Don't tell me no man today what date. You don't know, so I don't really know the date, you know. Sunday. All right. Sunday, April 6th at 3 p.m. Somebody from the Jamaica Labour Party is supposed to turn on their phone and do one live. A Sunday, I don't stop confused me now. Tell me for Sunday or Monday. Me genuinely don't know because me not check days of the week. I don't know me not going away. Sunday, all right, thank you. Sunday, April 6th. Sunday, April 6th at 3 p.m. Somebody influential needs to turn on their live and go live. Because anytime the PNP come with a, look here. We not have to worry about what they are saying, because we don't want to be a lie and propaganda. But we just need to make a situation where the PNP must never be allowed to stay on social media and spread no propaganda. The PNP should never be allowed to take over the social media with their lies and propaganda. We should have none of it. You saw we rise up Queen Africa and she have to come out and a cry and a talk about our long time video. And so we have to do them. We don't underestimate the power of social media. So we rise up and Queen Africa, she come out and a ball and I say a long time video. And so we have to do. We cannot take it for granted that, nobody now listen PNP. You see like how Donald Trump say, dollar for dollar, reciprocal tariff, video for video, them a go live 3 o'clock, we a go live 3 o'clock. Somebody say there will be a JLP meeting at 6 o'clock. No problem. Somebody go live on TikTok 3 o'clock and then 6 o'clock we tune into JLP meeting. It can't be, it can't be too much. It cannot be too much. We need to remember, people of Jamaica. I know everybody I watch JLP meeting, I know everybody I watch post-cabinet briefing, I know everybody I watch JIS. I pointed out earlier to you people that the government of Jamaica has been talking about growing and pivoting to growth. And somebody stand up at the meeting and ask the Prime Minister about growth again. I know everybody I watch these things. We need to meet the voters where they're at. And upon social media, them they over TikTok, over YouTube, over Instagram, over Twitter. And everybody I turn on in TV and I watch JLP meeting. What's so hard for a government member turn on them blinking phone and do one live? And what's so? What is hard for a government member to turn on their phone, catch up their phone for one stand and talk? What is hard in that? That's not rocket science. We're not asking for too much. Turn on the phone and talk to the people of Jamaica. Turn on the phone and answer question. Not hard in that. Go live on every platform. I said this a year and a half ago, 2 years ago on TikTok. Every member of parliament should have a social media person beside them. Every member of parliament should have somebody who know how to operate social media beside them. Who don't have enough money, who can pay one social media person if they beside who can do it. Every member of parliament supposed to have somebody who run social media beside them. Put out the information. That's why no matter what you want to say about action and someone will talk about action and post everything. Makes me love that with her. Me love that with action and. If action and wake up and I eat one orange, she post it. If action and wake up and I go down a Port Antonio, she post it. Me love that with action and me no busy what I want to say. Me love the fact that action and post every single thing. Even when no things say it irrelevant, she post it same way. Me love that with action and I'm not busy one who wants to say. A lot of person say, Lord, Anne-Marie post everything, even our family business. Leave the lady alone. Every view is good view. Every engagement is good engagement, whether it be negative or positive. She keep her name in a people's mouth. She keep herself active. That's why action and always a trend. That's why action and always a trend. Because action and not come off of social media. The only time action and turn off her phone are when she in her bedroom. As morning light, action and turn on her camera and say, good morning, welcome to Portland. Me love it. Me love it. That is why action and a trend. And that is why action and that is why Ice Pratt now gain a traction around it. Because action and show the people of Jamaica every single thing. When action and just bought the bus, the PNP them encamp around her for them up her flesh. Oh, that bus there is not safe. Oh, the door open up in the road. Oh, the back door can open and the kids will not be safe. Oh. And action and Kera bus a mechanic, retrofit our bus, change the door, fix up the back door, put in AC, nice up the place, and she posts it and she posts our bus. Me not busy one who want say. Me not busy one who want say. Action and auntie, don't come off of social media. Make them tired for seeing your face. Make them sick of you. Do not come off of social media action and you and Michelle Charles stay up on social media. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Stay up on social media action and stay up on social media Michelle Charles. Keep them talking. Michelle Charles I go look for a woman and she and the woman a jump up and a spin round in a circle and Michelle Charles post it. Post it, madam. Post it. Do not come off of social media, Michelle Charles. Stand on it. You know, stay there. You know, stay there and expect the people to come in on the inbox, come find out how the story go. You know, listen to me. There's a different strategy for run election, And every constituency don't need the same approach. Some constituency door to door. Some constituency face to face. And you don't need social media. But it's when you're a minister and your whole big portfolio like Minister of Agriculture, you have to keep yourself visible. When you have a big portfolio like Minister of Agriculture, especially in a time like this, when Trump a tariff we and when PNP has spread propaganda about how we are planning to remove the tax of imported food, to stifle the local farmers, we need to be on the ground and on social media answering these questions and quelling these lies and these propagandas. That is what I'm talking about. Me never say the whole 49 MP must get up and do the same thing. Every MP take different approach. But when you're a minister, especially in the Ministry of Agriculture, when the PNP has spread propaganda. You can't lock up your phone. You can't lock up your phone. You have to turn on your phone, Minister Green, and assure the farmers that the government is working on behalf of them, and list out and remind them of the things that the government is doing to safeguard them and to keep them, protect them, and to help them to grow and to provide for the people of Jamaica. We can't make PNP spread propaganda and go tell the farmer them, oh, the government have planned to remove the tax of imported farm goods so that they can flood the market so no now get to sell. Because they know some farmer now no sense. Some farmer dons. We can never take things for granted and expect say, oh, the people them know already. We not have to tell them. I don't see the problem. Look like me I ask for too much. I mean, no soon coming on my inbox going cuss me hang up. But look like me I ask for too. Look like for ask the minister for turn on his phone and talk to the people of Jamaica. Look like me I ask for too much. I guess me I ask for too much. Me ask for too much Navlet, because a lot of times the labor right they say, oh, when she election face to face and then they on the ground. Say you don't expect the MP to come on social media. They say me ask for too much. I guess me when know say me extra and sometimes me lost my way. So I guess me lost my way. Okay. 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 Oh, we don't know. 101.35. Okay. All I'm saying is that we should never allow the People's National Party to stay on social media and fill up the space. You see, like how we, the blogger, run them out of TikTok and run them right now, the PNP, they don't want to come on no platform with the JLP blogger them. Right now, the PNP don't want to come on no platform with we. Then turn on them platform and then tell what heap a lie. That's all they do. But any neutral platform, they not come. Because the beating is too much. They can't take the lick them away and give them. We have the PNP blogger. You know, say from Dujan, so Dujan retired Tina times. From Dujan retired Tina times, I don't see her back on no TikTok live. From Dujan retired Tina times don't come back on TikTok live. That's how we do them. You still have them a walk around and tell lie, you know, can't remember they're not sensible. But they not come on no neutral platform. They must stay on for them platform. Only few little labor right me see. I go over there and talking with them. Like all the one Packer him. I don't know what the Packer boy, I don't want to call you out tonight. But Packer, we not left off of the PNP platform, Packer. In Packer, you not nothing to do. Every time you look on social media, I see you open at the people them box and the people them disrespect you and curse you. Come out of caution box, Packer. Come out of the PNP box, Packer, and stop making a fool of yourself. Me embarrassed to see when you open at the people them box and they want to treat you. Come down, man. Come down. Oh. And every time people say, boy, when Packer need help. Me? After me myself, Packer in a war. If a PNP want to debate me, they have to come on a neutral platform where the host will give them 5 minutes and give me 10 minutes. Because no matter which platform where they come on, you know, and the host say, all right, 2 minutes. When my time to talk at 4 minutes, me talk, and the host can't tell me to stop because I'm a bad man. So I'm not going on a PNP box. They have to come meet me over my place. And me realize say them Jamaica Labour Party blogger them love go on PNP platform, go grow PNP platform. Me realize say enter you have a PNP platform, you have a labor right to go and panic ganga. Una realize say if you no go on a platform, then no views. In labor rights, una don't realize if una don't go on the PNP platform, nobody is watching them. Nobody is watching them. And right now, Kasha not turn on feel like because 6 people are watching him. Nobody now watch them. Cause then lie and then use facts. And we grow them platform. Stop go up on the PNP platform. Go on neutral platform where you can get time to speak and nobody now mute on the mic. Stop grow PNP. Chuck would have said, stop put money in them pockets. Stop put money in the PNP propaganda platform on TikTok labor rights. We have neutral platform where they can go on. Who platform where you can speak. I don't know about if anybody know Packer, because I don't know him personally. If anybody know Packer, tell him say come down now. Tell Packer come down now. We do enough. Come out of PNP box, Packer, and stop me then disrespect you. And no labor right now come over there come help you. No labor right now come over there come help you because PNP no use facts and PNP no know facts. So we can't work with them. They say that they're going to challenge us to a debate when the election come closer. Nadine, the PNP blogger them say when the election closer, they want us to have a debate. We said no problem. At a neutral ground, with a neutral host, I want to come with no facts. Anywhere, anytime, as long as I'm up on a PNP platform. If they want to debate, we find a neutral ground with a host. They can't even ask for use PBCJ or ask Cliff use for PFM we use nationwide. Where people can ask with questions and we can come with facts. And so we debate. We can't go up on a platform where the PNP has spread their lies and a disrespect with Prime Minister and caution and put up the Prime Minister in a lipstick and earring and we not go up on that the platform there. Come down, Labour right? You know, come down no man. Come down. Do not go back on any PNP platform. Do not go back on one UK platform. One UK don't know nothing we're going to Jamaica. We don't have too much platform for go and grow PNP. We don't realize that PNP now no platform on social media and we are grow them platform. And we are go on them platform. Who is one UK? Nobody knew him before the Labour right and start go on it. Anyway, this is not a dictator, so I can't tell you what to do. But one thing I not do. I not go on no platform where nobody disrespect my Prime Minister. When we go on Squitty platform and the PNP then start with them lie, me start get ignorant until Squitty have to ask them for the facts. Until Squitty have to start telling them say their opinion. Me start get dark up there. And this Squitty have to say, all right, and tell the PNP then to stop. Come and start get ignorant up there. Come like me head chip. Me now go on no platform with nobody disrespect my Prime Minister. Me now go on no platform with nobody put my no lipstick on my Prime Minister mouth and a wig panny in head. Me now go on no nobody with nobody call my Prime Minister chopper 28. Don't get me wrong. Me think my Prime Minister supposed to have 100 bank book. I should have 20, I should have 100. Don't get me wrong. But me now go on no platform and sit down quietly. First of all, me look on the picture, my Prime Minister in a wig. You're crazy. But this is not a dictatorship. If you don't want a phone no business, me not telling you what to do. But me personally, when nobody send call me, when you know on the platform there. Nobody send call me because there will never be a time when no see Munchi be on a platform. I disrespect my Prime Minister when comrade I put my Prime Minister in a lipstick. There will never be a time when you see my Prime Minister in a lipstick. I want to see Munchi be there. But any day you want to pass on a life and see Munchi be now back to the Prime Minister in our compromising position. Uno carry me go Bellevue go take me injection because I must be mad. Me must be mad. Me no play a joke with my Prime Minister, you know. Me no play a joke. Me no take them something there for joke with my Prime Minister. Me tell you from now, if you don't want me on a part ways peacefully, me no play them, me no skin teeth. I mean, take insult for invitation. If you're a PNP, I don't care. We can debate. We can debate. But you're not going to put my prime minister in a lipstick on me there beside you. Never. So, me not telling you what to do, because I don't want to go cuss me and say, oh, me I telling you to run no business. Me don't want to no cuss me. But I'm just saying, as a big labor right, it don't look good to me. I'm just saying. Me not telling you what to do. I mean, not force you know. You don't notice me not even keep life on TikTok. So it's not like say me I can't go stop on no food. Me just say, Shelly, say it not look good. I mean, I like it, and I don't think we should be doing that. Anyway, guys, we're at the 1 hour mark, 1 hour 44. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you guys for watching me. On my sister, I like the live, I share the live, I leave a comment. And I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. This could not be possible if it was not for the support of all of the people who click like, who share the live, who watch the live, and who support me. And I personally want to thank you guys and big on up. And let me tell you something. Me a party woman, you know. Me a enjoy Holness labor right. And when me go anywhere and see my prime minister, or when me talk to my prime minister, me get a sense of this man love the country. When me see my prime minister speak, me tell you, when me see my prime minister talk, me not think about myself, you know. Me think about my niece, my nephew, my child, and my generation that is coming up after me. Because me already old. And when me looking at the prime minister eyes, I can see that this man cares about the country. This man want a better generation that the PNP left giveaway. And it's based on that, we will go to the farthest end of the earth for Prime Minister Andrew Holness. And people ask me, what you ever do if Andrew Holness lose? Or you going to manage if Andrew Holness lose? I am going to be fine. Because if I one vote Andrew Holness I go get when election call, it's going to be my vote. And there will be absolutely nothing and no reason and nothing on this earth can stop me from vote for Andrew Holness and from supporting Andrew Michael Holness. So the persons that will call me and contact me and ask me what will happen if Andrew lose and how much Andrew will pay me and this and that. Let me tell you something. Do not concern yourself with Munchie B. Because if I one labor right, I mean. And if I one vote Andrew Holness sure of is mine. And I am going to go to the end with Andrew Michael Holness. Don't be concerned about me and my well-being. Me know what me want, and me know what me I vote for, and me know say Andrew Holness is my leader, and I am going to support him to the end. So nobody rest, nobody text me and say, but Munchie, me sorry for you if Andrew. Don't sorry for me. Don't pity me, and don't sorry for me. Because I am happy with Andrew Michael Holness. Me sleep comfortable at night time knowing that Andrew Holness is the Prime Minister. And I sleep comfortable at night time knowing that Andrew Michael Holness is going to win the next election. So, take up no concern off of me. Take up no concern off of me. Me not gonna have no breakdown. I will go wherever Andrew Michael Holness is going. All right? So for the people who concern and a text and a inbox me, rest assured. Me know what me I do, and me stick with Andrew Michael Holness. When the election is called, me going to be the first one up at the polling station to go vote for Andrew Michael Holness. Okay? And me sure say the third term is loading. Me positive that Andrew Michael Holness will get his third term. So nobody worry about me and nobody worry about Andrew Holness and don't worry about the country. The country is in good hands. The country is set with Andrew Michael Holness. So guys, thank you so much for your support. Exactly, Michael. Me confident too. I am very, very confident. I am extremely confident that the Andrew Holness will win the election. I am very, very confident. I'm in a business. Nobody can shape my level of confidence. There's absolutely nothing where nobody can call me and tell me to shape my level of confidence when it comes to Andrew Michael Holness. Nobody can call me and take this a green shirt off. As a matter of fact, me have to go up a Belmont Road and get 2 more shirts to show you how much. And Navlet Munchi, I need a green shirt. I live in Florida. Navlet, you know, so I see whole heap of people that sell shirt over TikTok. Navlet, you know the guy where they on TikTok when he fitted fashion? Who know fitted fashion? I mean, you say my labor right. Who know fitted fashion? No type in the chat and tell me if you don't know fitted fashion. Please, somebody type in the chat and tell me if you don't know the guy when he fitted fashion and him sell shirt. He makes some nice JLP shirt. Who can support him? He makes some nice shirt. And if I want a shirt you want now, you have to go to Belmont Road, go get it. If you don't want a shirt here, you go to Belmont Road, go get it. When you come to Jamaica, when you meet up with an MP, and an MP will help you get one of them shirt here. The people in the diaspora, not the Jamaican, you know. Jamaican, no bother with it. No bother flood the lane now for no shirt. The ones in the diaspora, when you come to Jamaica, when you meet up with an MP and see if you can get one shirt. Because I know, say the labor them all cost me now. A lot of members of the Jamaica Labour Party do not want to wear the shirt with the picture upon it unless they go on campaign. They want like one of them shirts here for wear like normal as a labor right. You know? Like when they come down come vote. When they come down come vote, they want to put on one of them shirts. It's not like they don't want to wear a shirt with the MP picture upon it. No. Because me have shirt with my MP picture. Me have shirt with my MP picture. Me can wear my shirt tomorrow with my MP picture on my council. I have shirt. But when we get from the labor right then, when they come down, come vote, they want to have on like a nice button front or a shirt like this. It's not a situation where they don't want to wear the MP picture. Them just want to look nice in a shirt like this or a button front shirt. That's just it. It's not a situation where they don't want to wear no shirt. Because me have shirt with councillor from St. Elizabeth when I wear all the time. Me have shirt with my councillor and me have shirt with my MP. When I wear, it's just that me get the understanding from the labor rights that sometimes they don't want to wear the picture shirt because they don't want nobody know where they're from. It's just that. That's just a situation where me get. I could be wrong, but at that then tell me. They want one of them shirts here for wear when they come home. Enough of them tell me. So Munchi, me come home, come vote, I'm a want one of them shirt then for wear upon the plane. I just that. It's just that. It's not like they don't want to wear no shirt with no picture. It's just that. They just want one shirt with just mark JLP. I just that. I mean understand because me know some people do not want to wear shirt with people pitched up on it. Especially in a public. I just that. I don't know, guys. I may be the only one thinking this, Michael. You know, so I think we should move from the picture pan shirt stage now. What do you think? Or I think we're supposed to move from the picture pan people picture pan your shirt now. I think we should just wear shirt we have JLP pan it. I don't know. I just, look, don't get me wrong, I don't have nothing against picture pan shirt, But I think we can move now to the stage where we just have the logo alone. What do you think? I don't know. Maybe me ask it. Maybe me half base. But I just know say a lot of person. The guy when you fitted fashion, him make the nice button front shirt When you go up on TikTok and look for me name fitted fashion. If you don't want button front shirt or mark Jamaica Labour Party proper shirt, he make them shirt there. If you don't want these shirt, I don't know if you make them. Somebody on TikTok make some like this, but this what me have on come from Belmont Road. See, King say he don't agree with me in like the shirt with the picture. So you see, I know everybody different. Everybody different. Everybody different. See, me have my shirt with my picture. Me can tomorrow me go wear my shirt with my picture. Me have shirt. As a matter of fact, my shirt with me have are from 2019 because me carry my shirt, you know, guys. When this when me done live, me take off my shirt and hang up my shirt, you know. And when me wash my shirt, me put it on my back veranda. Now going on the sun. Come, you know, want it wash out. When me wash my JLP shirt, them, you know, I put my back veranda, me put them, you know, a breeze, dry them, and the sun. I make sure hang them on wrong side. And as then dry so, me take them up, come fold them up. Me no mash up my shirt them. And then sun nasty them. You know how long me have this? You know how long me have this? And the other one, sun nasty them. Me cure my shirt them. Me have my shirt from 2019. Yeah, man. So, yeah, the button front shirt, you can get it from Fitted Fashion for buy. Them you want to know? I don't think them a sell a belt. Boy, guys, I don't know if Belmont Road sell shirt, you know. I don't hear of it. I suggested that Belmont Road start sell shirt in the diaspora, but when somebody explained to me and talk about the bureaucracy and the government, you have to get this, that, and me, a whole heap of paperwork, a whole heap of problem, my love. Somebody in the diaspora need to make some shirt like this and sell them off on their own. And don't depend on Belmont Road. Because me here said it's very, very hard to get Belmont Road to sell shirt. Somebody in the diaspora get some of their shirt here, print the logo upon it and sell it in the diaspora. That's enough to do. Because I think Belmont Road have none to sell. I think Belmont Road have none to sell, Michael. We don't have to print on one shirt in the diaspora. Why wasting your time talking about shirt? Peter Boudou, are your time your waste? My program done from quarter to the hour. That's why I talk other things now. Wait, if you don't want to hear about shirt, you know go on, but Papa. You can't go on about no opinion down here, so. We don't talk about the politics now, and we are moved to shirt. Every now and then, me and my labor right talk about normal things. Nothing is wrong with that. People are asking about shirt because they're interested. And I like back in the time in a PNP shirt, days when time people afraid and shame for wear JLP shirt. Now, the people them proud for be labor right and they want shirt for wear. And nothing is wrong with that. Back in the days, nobody no want put on no labor right shirt. So don't me talk to my people them and I tell them where if you get their shirt, leave me alone. If you don't want a shirt, go on. Me hear what Andrew saying in Florida already. Me watch it all night, Peter. See, yes, Michael, make some and sell. Make some and sell. I heard what the Prime Minister said in Florida, Peter. You never hear? Everybody with the hear what the Prime Minister said. We all tune in and listen to our Prime Minister. And we're very, very proud of our Prime Minister. He did well and he represented us well. He did well, he represented us well, and the church yard did full, and the church did full. Everybody here, everybody appreciate it, everybody love it. You have to go back and watch from the start then, Peter. I'm sorry. When me load it, go back and go rewatch and give me the views. Me not repeat myself again. Go back and go listen. Ferran Crossman, I want to delete him for. Ferran Crossman, you need to go comment and give me the views. That's all I want. Me no business if me face stuff. And me make me face a God, make it so you're gonna go cuss God. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. And soon over TikTok. I don't know me go over TikTok at night time. So soon over no today I miss but no. Still I will go over there now. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching my live. Thank you for click. Thank you for share. Thank you for comment. And please, please, please continue to support the Munchie B Talks Politics, where we're gonna do this all over again. And look here to the people who are inbox me and ask me I go live. I open a notice say me come live for the whole week this week. Me never skip a day. Anderson Lee Sean. I open up good night. Good night. I open a realize say me come live all week this week. I never skip a day. Because whenever cause me say me not consistent. And I may very well be coming live tomorrow, Saturday as well. So yes. So I'm gonna try be consistent and keep the program going. See you guys on TikTok. Thank you for watching. Same time tomorrow, 8:30. The reason why I never come live 8:30 today and 8 o'clock is because of the question and answer. I didn't really want to ask. And when I see the people them I run and I ball and I drop a ground and I roll to ask the Prime Minister question, me glad me to tune in. Me glad me to tune in for see it because if somebody did tell me more, say a lie. So I'm glad me tune in and see all the people them appreciate my Prime Minister, all the people them wanted to speak to the Prime Minister, and all the diaspora is saying that the third term is loading. Thank you so much, guys. And go live on Saturday. No, me don't normally go live, but me go live tomorrow. Thank you so much. See, two lady almost fight. Yeah, two lady almost fight to talk to my Prime Minister. We never see anybody fight to talk to Mark Golin yet. Anyway, good night.